Hello there.
Fuck. Sorry.
Hello
there. And welcome to motherfucking tea time.
This is the In Progress podcast, in case if you forget. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, would you like some more tea?
Oh, would you like some more tea?
Oh, no, I got you.
Oh, I've got you.
Some more tea.
More tea for you, sir.
Oh, kind sir. Oh. Here you go. Indubitably.
Oh, for you also.
Yes, very
extravagantly.
Good tea.
I think I
you know, just keep all the bottle.
Yeah, you know what, you too.
Oh, much appreciated,
yeah,
kind
no
sir. Indeed, very good.
Oh, that's some sick ass tea. Shitteth. In Progress. Welcome back to In Progress Podcast.
Hi, my name is Jake, and over to this person that I'm talking to is Rhett and Link together. Hello.
What is that called in Dragon Ball whenever they fuse? Is it fusion?
Oh, fusion.
Yeah. They fused and now I am their child.
Yeah, so welcome to Good Mythical Morning. Good Mythical Afternoon.
Good mythical progression.
Yes.
Mythical progression. Damn.
It's been a minute since we've done a podcast, but nevertheless, we are doing one. And for the people that do not know, which is everyone because we haven't even announced this yet, this is the finale. So thank you guys for been listening and watching this whole time. It's been fun. Yep. I never thought we would progress this far into podcasts. But I just want to say this will be our final podcast of the season. Oh, you thought it was going to be over. We're not leaving back in progress. Podcast, indubitably, season 3 is coming soon. So thank you guys. This is the end of season 2, and we're going to be talking about stuff. So let's talk about some stuff, shall we?
Let's talk about that.
Cool.
Copyright, straight up. Is that copyrighted?
No, that would be perfect. That is perfect.
I just said it.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
This is In Progress Podcast.
Logo, what you been up to, bro?
Nothing.
Nothing.
At all.
We did do a little something. Like,
yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday. We went to this place called Yakiniku.
Yes.
You know, because every so often we just go to that place, I guess.
Before we went there, we went bowling, though.
Yeah, we did go bowling. You know, we just like doing the same things. But, I mean, hey, if it's nothing.
If you like it, enjoy it.
Yeah, exactly. Always ask, okay? Because you never know if you don't ask. But there's this girl that works at this restaurant that I've always thought was cute, but this is that kind of thing where they wear a mask, so you never know if they actually look cute. Yeah. If they don't have a mask. Exactly. So I've always, every time we went in, I've always saw her. I'm like, oh yeah, she's kind of cute, but I never said anything. And then this time I was like, you know what? Okay, I'll ask. So I asked what her name was, and then I asked the guy that for some reason we always get the same waiter.
Yeah, great guy.
Great guy. He told me that how should I say this? She's married with 2 kids, so
pretty rough.
Yeah, so I went home in depression. Yes, at least I know now, and I didn't make a fool of myself of going up and asking. So that's a little lesson for you kids out there. But
kudos to you for asking, because there's a lot of men who never ask.
Yeah, no, that's why I ask the other person. I don't go straightly up to them.
Yeah, see? It's good to be a pussy sometimes.
Yeah, just be
and be a man at the same time.
Third wheel. But yeah, we ate a lot of meat, not in a gay way, but it was very fun.
We ate a lot of meat, around $268 worth.
It was a lot. And I don't know if I could have really, just thinking, what if you ate all of that by yourself? Do you think that's even possible?
There's a lot of things in this world that they look humanly impossible. Like, have you ever watched those hot dog eating contests? People eat like 70-something hot dogs.
Dude, I could barely eat one.
Me too.
Not in a gay way.
Not in a gay way.
Yeah.
I think the most hot dogs I've ever eaten at a sitting is 13.
13?
I think 13. I want to say it's less, but I think 13 is around. I'll say 12. Let's say less. But I think 13, 12, somewhere on there. And that's right there's pushing it. I actually want to try to see if we can do an in progress hot dog eating contest. I mean, we're not gonna rush, but we're just gonna see how many we can eat in one sitting.
100%, I'm gonna lose.
Bro, 100%, I'm gonna throw up.
Throw up?
I'm gonna throw up.
Man, what's a throw up?
It's the cool hipster way of saying throw up, but you use incorrect English.
I thought you should throw up like froze, just like hey, got some free hair.
It's like if I ate a 1980s black chick. Like with the big ass fro they wore. Was that during the age of like hip, or like when they did the hip hop stuff of staying alive, staying alive,
copyright.
We had a lot of fun, but we had like 4 courses in all.
Yeah, they gave us it was like a lot of beef, chicken, pork, but
we got soups before that, and then before that we had like salads and all kinds of crazy stuff.
Yeah, but the thing we had, the appetizer it's called the takoyaki, which is basically octopus. It's shaped as balls, so
octopus balls.
Yeah, so that was nice. And I always thought, because it's everybody says, "Oh, eat takoyaki, it's so good," and I let him try it first, and
whole ball.
Yeah, eat it all at once.
I don't know if the flavor isn't terrible. It's just all at once whenever you've never had it before. Because we did end up. I put the whole thing in my mouth, and as soon as I bit, it all just kind of splurged out my mouth, and not gay. And it wasn't fun. Then you tried it, same thing, kind of like.
Yeah.
But I ended up going back to it. I pulled one of the balls apart.
You ate more?
Yeah. We tried a little piece because I want to try one without having the whole thing in my mouth so I can get actual flavor. So I pulled one off, and it tasted like Lay's baked barbecue chips. Don't know why it tasted that way.
Interesting.
I don't know why. I don't know if it's just some kind of like seasoning they use, but that's what it tasted like.
I kind of wish I did that because, like you said, it was like so much flavors and textures and stuff all at once.
The textures what killed me.
I don't know what's in my mouth right now, but I don't want it there. So
yeah.
I just spit that sucker out.
That's great.
And then people are saying like, "Yo, you're not Asian. You need to."
And sometimes I say spitters or quitters, but in this moment, we're just gonna pretend like that's not it.
Not gay. But I'm not gonna eat takoyaki again unless I actually go to Japan
unless somebody dares me, probably.
Yeah. I dare you $1.
$1?
Yeah.
Shit, you had me at I dare you.
No, but yeah, I feel like if we go to Japan, they always say that the food there tastes different than in America.
Yeah. Which
is interesting. What is America doing to our food?
I think we're like pigs for slaughter.
Makes sense.
I think ever since I started wearing all this hipster shit, I think I have been thinking the world is against me.
You think you've been thinking? So you haven't been thinking of the world against you, you've just been thinking that.
I'm thinking that. So it's true. As long as I think it, it's real.
You're manifesting? Speaking of manifesting, your source manifested into our new video that went viral, evidently.
Yes.
Whoa.
We manifested a video that manifested onto TikTok. And last time I checked, it was 2.8 million views.
It's over 3 million now.
3 million now?
Yeah.
Wow.
3.1, yeah.
And it was actually on accident.
Hey, man. There's a girl looking at you on your left. Just...
Shh, dude, what the fuck?
Oh, my God. Oh, God!
So I guess we could talk about, when we just made the video.
We own it, so we can do whatever we want.
Yeah, well, not anymore. I kind of sold the rights.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, unsolicited video that we can't talk about exact names.
I'm just kidding. We can personally, but we can't, sell it.
Unless...
Anyway, so basically the video, sorry to break your hearts, but it's not completely real. I know, we're all imaginary.
But we were all kind of like doing our own thing. And then whenever I turned to get out of the vehicle, I looked out the window, and there's a window sticker of a giant sloth.
Yeah.
And I've never put 2 and 2 together, but...
Good with the hiccups, man?
Hold on. I never put 2 and 2 together, but there's just a big 3D picture of a sloth right next to the vehicle, and it was staring at me dead in the face. So, kind of scary. And then...
Yeah.
A little Mexican runs out in front of me.
It scared you, but then it even scared me more because you're like, ah! And then I'm like, what? And then I'm like, ah! Because
it got worse.
And then we're like, oh, that'll be a funny video. So we go to take it. And accidentally, the source just comes in. I didn't know she was going to do that. I thought it was going to be like, hey, make this video. And when she did that, I was like, oh, I didn't think about it when you recorded it. But then... Once we uploaded it and stuff, I'm like, that actually, it just made the video so much better.
The comments is what killed me, is because we actually have been laughing about it forever since the thing was posted. We had been saying the same thing. Somebody commented, and when she came around the corner, they were saying like she was saying, "Hey, do you have any games on your phone?"
Yeah,
we've been saying that.
I'm coming to get your car extended warranty.
Cars extended warranty. People were like, "Is she on a skateboard? Cause she's just sliding on in."
Just slide in, slide out. Because I don't know, it was all accidental.
It was literally in a Cracker Barrel parking lot. Yeah,
and everybody was thinking, we were like, are you from California? Are you from Montana? Hey, I think that's my car. Oh, wait, no, that's not my car.
Literally, there's how many, let's just say there's 7 billion people on this earth.
Right.
And let's say every person has one vehicle. That's 7 billion vehicles. Your vehicle is the one out of the 7 billion. But they're talking
about because of the sloth on the car. So now I've learned that there's a lot of cars like that
with a sloth on it. So if you have a picture of if you have a sloth on your car, hit us up. We may know you, and we'll give you a prize.
Yeah, so I just thought that was very interesting because the thing was, we made it. We're like, oh, haha, that's funny, but I didn't think it was like viral funny, you know. So when I saw that, I was just I refreshed my notifications and then I refreshed it again and again, and it literally was like nonstop. I'm like, oh my gosh, and then I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. It had like 400K, and I woke up and it had over 1 million. I'm like, what?
So that's weird. I still am a firm believer that the algorithm is very weird with TikTok.
Yes.
It's very it's hit or miss. Whenever I didn't understand the duets of the video. Don't get me wrong, they're cool and all, but like it kind of cringy.
No, yeah, I appreciate y'all watching, but literally like they were literally like this. Like they're watching the video and they're just like
that's so funny.
And everyone, I'm just like, and then finally a new one. I always like watching them because like, oh, somebody's watching our video. So I'm watching it and it's literally the same thing.
Same thing. Now, cool. I guess, I mean, I just don't do those. So I don't understand it.
No.
But I can see where they're coming from because like PewDiePie does that kind of stuff and like hire up YouTubers.
If it was blind react, I can understand.
Yes.
But
since we made it, it's kind of.
Yeah, I mean, because like there's a lot of people that like fake react.
Yeah.
Where they're just like, oh, ha, like, but I'm like, you probably didn't think it was funny until you watched it, then you reacted.
Yeah.
So with these, some of them look kind of fake, but some, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they were just like, they just reacted before they watched it, and they're like, oh, okay, you know.
Yeah. But
it scared a lot of people. Like, they were always saying, like, yeah, a lot of people were saying, like, why did I get scared too? You know, or they all got jump scared. So it's, and then somebody's like, why did you put a jump scare warning? And I'm like, hey, I had to suffer. You had to suffer too.
Literally in the Cracker Barrel parking lot. I don't think we ever thought about a jump scare warning.
No, but I don't know. It was fun. It was fun though. And I think that it's not the views or, you know, the followers, that the amount of like, if you get a lot, it's like, that's not really what I care about. It was the interactions. I love the comments. I love reading them. Whenever
you mention that, like, and it sounds kind of like sappy, I guess you would say, but whenever you had mentioned that, like, people were like, oh, I was having a bad day, things like this right here cheer me up, or this thing is going on today, it had me stressed out, I saw this video and it just made me laugh, little tiny things like that. That's why we do everything we do. It's not for the views or anything. It can be for the money. Not really.
Sponsor.
But it's just to make people laugh, smile a little bit, because why not?
Yeah. I think, I mean, that's the beauty of doing this is, you know, I mean, we do it for a hobby, do it for fun, you know, and maybe we get like, you know, some good content out of it. But once we do make that kind of stuff and seeing, you know, their comments and all that, it's kind of nice. Not gonna lie, it's kind of nice. But yeah, that's probably the only viral video we're ever gonna get.
Probably.
Yeah, because I uploaded that, and then the next video I uploaded, it got like 100, 200 views, and I'm like, all right, we're back to square one again.
I do have a video. I know. I mean, it's kind of off topic, but it's still on the TikTok videos. I made a TikTok video the other day. I didn't get a lot of likes and views, but I still laugh at it. And
Isn't that cat?
Yeah, I was eating sunflower seeds, the Taco Bell flavored sunflower seeds, and I was just sitting in the car with the door open, just watching TikTok, eating sunflower seeds. Well, the cat walks by. I spit a seed out and hit the cat in the eye with the seed.
Poor cat.
And the cat's just sitting there with one eye closed, just looking me dead in the face. And I like, because when I spit, I looked and I saw it go right into the cat's eye, and then I was thinking it didn't hurt that bad. And I was like, "Oh, these are spicy sunflower seeds."
It's okay now, right? right?
Then
The cat that you threw the sunflower seed.
that night he died. No cap. He got hit by a car.
Dang, man. See, I feel bad for that cat. He couldn't see.
He couldn't see.
No,
he walked out in the middle of the road and got hit.
You know, now that reminds me, when you know how TikTok, when like there's certain video, like if it's dangerous or something, they'll put like a little description like this, like don't try this at home and stuff like that. For some reason, all our videos always get stuff like that. Like every so often we'll get a video like that. And the video we made recently was with a cop going by and you didn't have your seatbelt on and you were pretending.
It had that?
Yeah,
really?
it had and it said like don't try this. It has like a risk health and adverse like effects or something like whatever that means.
If you're a stupid driver, it would, yeah. But I'm a great driver.
I'm just like, man, like I feel like anything Logo does, it's like it's
Safety
like TikTok.
violations.
But the people on TikTok love Logo, but TikTok does not love Logo.
No.
So I mean, especially with people loving Logo, they love his beard. And this guy was getting some fans saying like, like, oh, I love his beard. Is
he single?
Is he single? But
sorry, bitches, I'm not.
So it looks like he's single, ladies.
Looks like I'm single now.
So anyway, let's switch topic before you die.
Pokemon cards.
Whoa, yeah. Whoa, this was just sitting there the whole time.
I got Pokemon cards today.
Whoa, fuck. What are these?
So anyway, I was at Walmart today.
With your fiance.
With my fiance.
You have a fiance? I thought you were single. That was fast, bro.
Very fast. See, this is what happens when you're good looking like me. You go from single to fiance fucking quick.
So if you look like Rhett and Link, you're good.
Yeah. It took all their good aspects and come together. Anyway, we had recently got into collecting Pokemon cards because why the fuck not?
Yeah.
This is now like what, $600 that we've.
Yeah, you spent like over 500. We talked about it in another podcast.
We took a little break. Well, this is the thing that we had just gotten today. I ain't never seen this one, so I wanted to talk about how rigged it is.
Okay.
Because this is the only thing that gives me good cards. If you go get the singles packs or anything, it's another pack too. They don't give you anything good. These are the only things you can buy that give you good stuff. And the big card is worth nothing. That card is worth nothing. And literally the only thing that's worth something is the little tiny packs in the back. Have you ever you used to collect Pokemon cards back in the day, didn't you?
Yeah, before, they got rained on and killed my childhood.
Oh, yeah. So back in the day, collecting Pokemon cards was a big thing. We used to take them to school, and then they got banned at school. Do you remember they got banned?
I don't remember them get banned.
So they got banned whenever...
I remember my mom banning them for me. But
really?
Yeah. No, it was Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Oh. Yeah,
I was a little obsessed.
People kept telling me that they were demonic, but, I mean, I'm pretty sure Satan can't make Dark Magician. Just saying.
Wait, did they ban these at our school?
Okay, it was before you had started going to school.
I didn't go to school until we met.
Yeah, he didn't go to school until we were 12, so.
Yeah.
But it was before you came to the school we had gone to.
Okay.
We used to take, every recess, we'd take our Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and we'd trade them. Like, we would hardcore trade. Well, you don't know the value of the card, or you just think the card looks cool. You'd have fights between kids every day, and they're like, you took my best card, oh, this is this. And then it got so bad they had to ban them. So I can remember one day I brought my Yu-Gi-Oh cards to school, and I had no Blue Eyes White Dragons. But I had this stupid card that I had 1,000 of them. Well, this kid wanted to trade. And I was like, do you want this card? And he's like, yeah, I'll give you 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons for it.
See, that's what the kids...
I was like, okay. So I took it.
They can't trade right.
And he got mad that I took 3 of them. And I was like, bro. I was like, this was before bro was invented. I was like, this is unexplicably retarded. And he was like...
Man, your vocabulary...
Yeah, back whenever I was like 5. But anyway...
Pop up the womb.
Well, I got in trouble that day. Really, I got sent home because I was stealing. But I ended up keeping the cards anyway because they couldn't figure out what Blue Eyes White Dragon was.
Nice.
Well,
dude, is it one of those moments where like the kid said they're going to trade and y'all trade and then they start crying about it and tell their mom? Man.
Well, the next day, same kid starts trading with other kids and same thing happens, get in trouble. So the teachers
Does
line
this kid
all
not understand the word of trading?
He don't. He thinks that trading is he gets what he wants. So the teachers lined all the boys up, got all our backpacks out, and I had like over like 500, 600 something Yu-Gi-Oh cards. They took all of them. I never saw them again.
Bro.
Well, hold on. I'm sorry.
I
saw them at the end of the year.
Oh.
This happened because I think school starts in August, September is whenever they took my cards.
Dang, bro.
I didn't see my cards until the end.
And that's when you went into Pokemon.
Yeah, then I started Pokemon.
Because you had no choice.
I actually still kept buying Yu-Gi-Oh cards and kept bringing them to school.
Oh, yeah.
And I kept getting in trouble every day and get sent home. But anyway.
Dang, for cards?
So back in the day, this was literally prison money.
This is children's currency.
People are so obsessed with these. And there's some are worth money. But like when you open them, they can't be bent. And you can't get the oils from your fingers on the cards. Which I think, how'd you open it that?
Like when I used to get cards, I would always hate it. Like I would play card games. Like I would play Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh with like if I had like friends come over, obviously kids, and when I was a kid, and so while we were playing, I would always like have them out like this, like making sure I don't bend, and they would legit like get the card,
Crumble.
and they're like, you know, like that. And I'm like, stop bending them, but like
hate it.
they're like, okay, I play Pikachu. Like, bruh, I don't have a card any like more. Like, come on, man.
I got one shiny.
You got this.
That's actually a freaking good card.
You got a good card?
Pretty good card. This was my good card because it's shiny.
Yeah, that was another shiny.
So that shiny on it means that it's worth something like 90 cents. So I don't exactly
90
know.
cents. Way, making some money out here. Make it rain.
So like the good cards, they're actually good, worth money. And do you know who Max Mofo is?
Yes.
That guy does it. I actually started watching him do it. And he gets some pretty freaking rare cards. But there's Logan Paul has a Charizard that he wears around his neck whenever he went to the big fight.
Oh, yeah,
whatever.
yeah, I remember you talking about
that.
that.
Card is worth like, what, $1 million?
You get no shiny. No shiny for you.
Dang.
Why do you buy these again for the people listening?
It's kind of like a thrill, I guess you could say. Like, you don't know what you're going to get. And you could get either something really good or really bad.
I feel like on the Tonight Show, just like, all right, and
Mike Tyson's
logo, it's new album coming soon. The guy that looks like Rhett and Link, September 13. Listen to it on Spotify.
There's gonna be somebody who sees this video and looks at me and they're like,
"Oh my gosh,
in my pants."
It's.
Hey, sit down. You're not part of this segment.
Bro, there's another camera.
Oh,
Hello.
hey Skycam.
Hey.
I forgot about that one.
These are very nice.
Yeah, and it's a waste of time. But
and a waste of money.
Because I mean, this right here, I want you to guess how much this pack cost.
$30.
Yes. We went to a card shop a few months back, and we were really big into buying these at the time. The guy says, because I said I have a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. What is your prices on them and stuff? He says he's not buying Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Nobody's buying Yu-Gi-Oh cards no more because their value has dropped. He says the only thing he deals is Pokemon cards and Magic cards. I don't know what Magic is exactly.
Do you think these things will last our lifetime? Like, because, I mean, I would have thought Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh would have died a long time ago, you know? But yet, it's been going on literally since we've been born.
It's lasted 25 years.
Yes. This guy has turned a different age now. Hello.
25. And this guy is about to turn a different age.
Yes, but while this podcast's out, I'll be the same age. Yes, but apparently when we go to restaurants, we're the same age at the same time.
Yeah.
Your source had to say it was our birthday. So immediately, our good old guy, Andreas, our waiter, he's just like, oh, I'll be right back. And he leaves, and Logo's just like, okay, you know, like what's he gonna do?
He asked, "Oh, your birthday?" And I was like, "Oh, it's both our birthday. We're twins."
Oh, that's right. Yeah. You said we're twins?
Well, yeah, I said we're twins, and he did not catch that at all. He just was like, "Oh, okay," and kept walking. And I was like,
"Yeah, I wasn't sure like what was gonna happen, so just in case, I set up my camera and started letting him record, and then they just came around and gave us these little ice cream and whatever was on there.
Fried Oreos.
Those were so good.
I didn't know fried Oreos were that good. I kind of want some.
And they brought their whole crew, even the girl that I did not know who was married at the time, came over as well, and had a candle, and so we lit it, and they lit it. It was lit.
It was lit.
And then we ate it, and that was it. They sang happy birthday, haha, and they dipped.
Oh, thank you. It's a simple thing.
Thank you so much.
1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
So that was nice though, because
Very pleasant.
Now I'm thinking we just got to go to every other restaurant now and say it's our birthday
And get free stuff.
Yes, free ice cream.
We have a different age look because people think I'm way older.
Yeah, maybe like 10 years, bro.
People think I'm in my 30s.
Yeah, and I mean, when's the last time you shaved? I can't even remember because he was saying he hasn't like ever shaved it like literally back to skin in a while, and I was looking through our videos and literally like you would shave, but you would still have some there.
I haven't used a razor in almost 2 years.
My gosh, bro!
I've only used clippers to clip it down, to just get it lowered or get it like a shadow. But I haven't used a razor in almost 2 years.
See, you started getting that Alaska beard now.
Yeah,
you gotta go to Alaska. Or
I want to go to Alaska again,
dude. I want to try that Alaska ice cream. Ice cream.
I think we talked about this in a past podcast. Fire Lily ice cream. I'll figure out one day how to get back and get it.
Yeah, and I was looking it up as I think they might be able to ship it or something. But
really?
I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. But when we were hanging out the other day, kind of want to talk about this a little bit. But Suicide Squad, the new one, came out. And what were your overall thoughts on it? Because this, for the people that do not know, I love when I ask Logo a question, and just before he answers, I cut him off and just start saying. I've noticed I've been doing that, so my bad.
But it's just, I really don't know what to say because it's kind of embarrassing in a way. I have a negative review, and that's the thing is some people are like, "What?" On TikTok, everybody's like, "Oh, it's my favorite movie. Oh, this is the greatest." Good. Literally, people only like the movie because of the fucking Weasel guy. The Weasel guy was great.
Dude, I don't even understand that.
But he was a meme.
He was a meme?
That's it. But the movie was not good. The first one was better.
See, and that's where I would have to disagree. Because the first one, everybody said, yeah, it was good. It was all right. But honestly, it was crap.
There was more... Okay, there was more CGI, more epic fights in the second one, which I love that in a movie. But the first one had a better story.
Dude, well, story-wise,
first one. Action-wise, the second one.
Even then, the story still wasn't that good for the first Suicide Squad.
It was not.
We won't spoil this movie. But we will say that... but I will say that it was a good movie. I think it was. Because plot-wise, again, garbage. But I don't think that was the reason why. It was just crazy, nonstop action.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. I'm watching the movie, 2-hour movie, and I'm like, I don't really understand what's going on, but yet I'm still intrigued. I'm kind of curious what's going to happen next.
There's too much going on at one time, and then whenever you try to point at something, you can't. You know how most movies have an interaction between like one character and another, how they finally like embrace each other, or they finally find a way to come together, or like you may see two characters that are like, I'm gonna make sure you live, or something like that, or we're gonna work together. They tried that with the black guy and the white girl. They were like, I'm gonna make sure you make it. I'll protect you. Yeah. And then she was like, no, I'll make sure you. That was a good moment, but it wasn't good enough to stick, and nothing stuck. Nothing stuck the whole movie.
Yeah, it did not stick, but I do agree with like that part got me where I was just like I actually started feeling something. I'm like, oh man, that's so sweet.
And then it immediately goes away.
Yeah, like literally the next like 10 seconds, I'm like, what just happened? It's like going back to the crazy nonstop stuff. And I don't like. There's a lot of scenes that where like they try to make funny, but it's just like not my kind of comedy. But there was a couple things.
The look of the movie. Like the way that they portrayed things was good. Like they had a lot of blood and gore in the movie. You mentioned this part where it's Harley Quinn's scene, where the action scene where instead of being blood, it's butterflies.
Yeah,
I like that.
Me too, because I was thinking there was like I'm not a fan of blood and gore.
I am. I love blood and gore,
but I feel like there's a time where it's needed, but there's a time where there's way too much, and I feel like this movie had way too much. And then when they did the butterflies, I thought that was kind of like it was good. And it was also fitting because, Harley Quinn kind of fits her character. But there was this won't spoil anything, but there was this scene where it was just like, oh my gosh kind of thing. It was like so grotesque because this guy got shot, blew his head off, and blood came out. And then they just showed a wide shot. And when the blood came out, it said Warner Brothers Presents. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
That's pretty sick.
Like, bro, it is pretty sick. in both ways.
Both
It was sick, awesome, and sick as that was disgusting. How dare you do that? Do it again. So it was, that was, but it was kind of like they're throwing in all these little twists on what they could do with it. Because, dude, imagine, man, would you ever thought that you'd be getting like all these rated R superhero movies these days? Like, I mean, I know they did Punisher and stuff back then, but like this is like I feel like it's completely different now. Deadpool kind of changed it all, or was it Logan?
I like both of those were kind of on the same aspect. I like both of those a lot.
Me too.
The Suicide Squad 2, it didn't portray a lot of stuff that were in like comic books. I did think about this, and I wanted to ask you this question: the guy who in the first movie, Will Smith, who played Deadshot, they made a character who's also a black guy, also the same weapons, almost the same backstory.
Was it the same weapons?
Basically, guns and knives.
He did fire though.
That was the only difference. Oh, he had a different suit. I'm sorry, and he was afraid of rats. So basically, the same character, no superhero powers, just a guy with a sword and a gun.
I wasn't really thinking like he was Deadshot. But then when he said that he wasn't, I'm like, okay. And then I liked how they made this movie as they weren't trying to replace the old movie.
Yeah.
They just have different people. But still, I like how they kept Margaret Robbie as Harley Quinn.
Yes, she's a very good Harley Quinn.
Yeah, but the movie she was in sucked.
Yeah.
Me and Logo tried to watch that, and it was so bad that we couldn't even like talk while it's on in the background. It's just like, let me turn this off. I can't have. That's how bad it was.
What was that? Birds of Prey.
Birds of Prey. That's what it was.
I hate that movie.
Yeah, garbage, trash.
If they were aiming just for a visual, yeah, that's a great visual.
Yeah, it was visually amazing.
I wonder how their box office sales were. Like, I wonder how.
I don't think it did that good so far because of that thing called Corona and stuff. But because it's on HBO Max, it might be doing great as well. Because I don't think they ever show those.
I know it's doing great on the pirated websites. It's doing absolutely great for free. Because you could just go on there anytime and look at any movie for free because somebody just pirates it. I mean, I'm not saying don't pay for it, but I'm also saying that it's there.
Speaking of pirates, Pirates of the Caribbean. That was a good movie.
That was a very great movie. Yeah. Johnny Depp.
Why aren't they bringing him back?
Okay,
dude, that's like
he got fired.
Yeah, because they thought he like beat his wife, but it was actually the other way
court
around.
Case.
That's what I'm saying.
So his wife is a slutty woman.
Indeed,
very slutty indeed.
I can't believe she did this.
Very, and I hope that she gets crabs.
She can't keep getting away with this.
Yes, she did beat him, which that happens. It happens that men get beaten by women. Speak the tea, bro. Speak the tea. It happens. And also men get raped. Just putting that out there too. Oh. Yeah. This explains a lot. So Johnny Depp is still the actor that we all know and love, and he did not beat his wife. So please hire him back for Pirates of the Caribbean. Please. Good guy. Just because he has that label on him that says he beat his wife, they don't want to portray that as something that they agree with, so they have to let him go. So they have to say he's fired. And I bet you anything he understood. But still, he had to deal with his problems. He may not come back, but who's to say that he don't find something better to do now? Yeah, I would have still loved him in Pirates of the Caribbean because I think he's the one that really made Pirates of the Caribbean. And you know that this is something... Caribbean, however you want to say it. Pirates of the Caribbean. That's what I say. I heard this the other day. I don't know exactly how true it is, but if it is true, I hope that it doesn't happen. So Warner Brothers owns Pirates of the Caribbean, I think, right? Disney owns... Okay, yeah. Disney. They're looking for lookalikes who sound and look like him so that they can bring him in. Because he does not own Jack Sparrow. Right. They own Jack Sparrow. Right. They don't own the... They don't own... He doesn't own the look either. So literally, he's just his own face, he don't own that part in Pirates of the Caribbean. So they're looking for people who look alike and sound alike so that they can make more Pirates of the Caribbean without him. That would be messed up if that was true. So, I don't think that would be true because people like Disney would get so much hate for that. Disney's not been on my good side for a long time now because their choices and things that they do. But I don't put it past them because that's a lot of money. I mean, let's just say they make another movie and they have a guy who looks like Jack Sparrow. There's people who are like me, who's not going to be like, who's the cast? Let me look. I'm just going to go be like, Jack Sparrow, Johnny Depp, I got to go see it. And then bam, I go there and I'm like, who's this? What? I just wasted money on this? So they're going to make their money off of dumb people like me. Disney going to make us just start drinking, just like, no Johnny Depp. But I hope that Johnny Depp makes more movies because he's a master.
Yeah.
He's one of the legends.
Yeah, he's a good actor.
There's a lot of people who have become actors who shouldn't have.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. There's some like when you see them, they're like just kind of like very mediocre. So it's like, oh, okay. It's
like
one
Kevin
of those.
Hart.
What's up with you, Kevin Hart?
I hate Kevin Hart. I mean, okay, I don't hate Kevin Hart
As a person.
I love his comedy, his first comedy, and his second one, and that's it. Because the rest of them are just plays off the first two.
That's what I think as well.
And every movie he's in, he's the same person. Yeah. The Rock, though, The Rock is
the same as well, bro.
He's the same in every movie, but he can do that. That's the difference. It's just honestly, it's who you are.
That's what I'm saying. It's like preference wise.
Whenever we were younger and we started listening to him, and we were like, because it was a long titty, no nipple, having ass bitch. Well, that's whenever he was in his prime.
Yeah, that was. But then again, we were in 6th grade.
Yes,
so
that was the humor for a 6th grader.
It's kind of like watching Superbad as a teenager. Ah, hee hee ha ha, funny.
Like,
watch it now.
Am I the only one who's done this? Whenever I was younger, I watched The Hangover, and I'm like, oh, this is the best movie ever. And then I got older, and I'm like,
it's just so like no. Let me tell you a good comedy that we watched as kids that's still good today, and I still watch it.
What's that?
21 Jump Street.
Yes, 21 Jump Street.
My name Jeff.
It's still good.
Still good. I watched the other day, and that might still holds up.
It still does. Really good.
I feel like that's our last good comedy.
You know, Channing Tatum's in a lot of really good movies.
Is he?
He was in
I can't think of
Kingsman 2.
Oh yeah, he was in Kingsman. I like Kingsman.
He was a good character in there.
Yeah.
He was in Magic Mike. Highly recommend.
Oh, you watched that?
If they made a Magic Mike 2.
I think did they?
Did they make a Magic Mike 2? Is he in it?
I don't know.
Okay, I saw Magic Mike 1.
Was he magic?
It was very magical.
Not gay.
Not in a gay way.
Yeah.
But in a gay way, I'd go see it. If you're gay.
If you're gay.
But I'm not, so.
And Channing Tatum's in a lot of movies.
He is in a lot of movies.
He did he was drinking a lot of what was like whiskey? Yeah, do you ever drink whiskey?
Yes.
Is it good? I feel like
we're 25 now, so we can, I don't know why. I'm now 20. When drinking isn't really like a big thing to me. But like, I still feel like I shouldn't be like, oh, we can't talk about it.
I feel like I finally got to the age where I don't worry about that stuff anymore. Because it took a few years where I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm older. You know. Then again, I don't really buy alcohol or anything. So
drinking is like clothing. You can wear what you want, but you pay for what you get. Almost. What you pay for is too much, and you wasted your money. Like there may be a white T-shirt, and you're like, oh, I like that. $15.
Yeah.
Cool.
Why would it be white?
Black T-shirt.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you know what? A T-shirt for all you
sensitive people
snowflakes. Out there. There may be a T-shirt that's like $15, and then you go to this Lucky Brand or like Polo, whatever, and it's like $85, and you're like, well, $85 white T-shirt. Heck yeah, I'll wear it so I can look good. It's a white T-shirt, but with alcohol, like there's an alcohol that I had a long time ago. It was $1,000. Was not good.
You did not pay $1,000.
I didn't pay for it. The guy at the bar paid for it.
Dude, I was about to say $1,000.
And he gave everybody some of it.
I bet it was $1,000. I bet he was just saying, "Oh, the whole bottle was $1,000."
The liquor itself, like the whole bottle, was $1,000.
Okay, I get that.
It was not good. But
good thing you didn't buy.
The other day, I found, and it was a rum that was $1,000. So not too long ago, I had went to a liquor store and I bought rum because I like a little bit of rum. $65. Still kind of high.
Jack Sparrow.
And I love it. And it's amazing. And now I'm gonna go the opposite. The cheaper alcohols. Screwdriver Smirnoffs.
I remember those.
I can't drink those no more.
Why?
They make me sick every time. I'll drink one and I'll be sick for a whole like 24 hours.
Dang, bro.
I drank one the other day and they're like what, $3? $3. Sick all day. Throwing up everything I had.
Oh, reminds me about those strong zeros.
Yeah, flashback.
No, dude, did you hear that they're making Mountain Dew alcohol?
Oh, man. Okay, I'm trying really hard not to be an alcoholic with my age, but it's really hard not to be.
Dude, I'm a big fan of Mountain Dew. Every time there's a new Mountain Dew, which there's 2 more.
Have you tried those?
I have.
I hate one of them.
I like the orange. I don't like coconut. I don't like the coconut.
The orange one I like.
Yeah, me too.
It tastes like lotion to me.
The coconut?
Yeah.
Yeah, this wasn't good.
It wasn't good.
Yeah, well, why would you want to put something that you put on your arms and whatever into your mouth? Kind of not in a gay way.
But if Mountain Dew itself makes an alcohol, they need to keep their same original Mountain Dew flavor.
They said original watermelon and something else.
Okay, I don't like their watermelon either.
I'll probably get watermelon.
Like
the watermelon's okay.
It's all right. It's better than the lotion one, but
yeah, the lotion one not good.
it wasn't good.
You don't like that stuff in your mouth.
This
Podcast has been totally off,
way
off. We haven't done a podcast like this in a while, but since it's a season finale, who cares? We talk about whatever. But bring it back to the Suicide Squad. I heard that John Cena was in it, but I do not remember him in it at all.
He was what?
They said, John Cena was in there.
I know where you're going with this.
What do you mean?
I know you're going with this.
Dude, no.
Don't try to pull this over on me. I got glasses for a reason, so I can see through the bullshit.
Oh, wait. So you did see him?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I didn't see him.
Yeah, no, they said literally.
It backfired, didn't it? I saw. Okay, did you see? Okay, I know this sounds dumb. I know I'm not. It's same thing. Did you see his post he's making? And where it's literally the character he was, but he's blurring himself out because you can't see him.
Yeah, yeah.
For all people who don't get it, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, but overall, I thought it was a good movie.
Him being more of a villain type, I like. And he's in real life, he's such a kind-hearted kind of person.
Yeah.
But being the villain type looks really good on him. He also looks good, period. But
yeah, I mean that's what I would assume if he was in the movie.
Yeah.
You know,
if he was in the movie, he would have been awesome.
See, that's what's weird because you see a name on a film, you think they're going to be in the film.
It was just floating armor the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah, so I was just like, that's kind of weird, but very good green screen, I gotta say.
He said the one part in the movie, I want to look it up what he said. He's like, that's racist. It was weird that a white person actually said that's racist.
Yeah. You don't hear that very
hear
often.
white people say that's racist all the
Oh
time.
no, he was in whitey tighties. And he's like, you wear whitey tighties, like that's racist. So anyway, guys, this has been another In Progress podcast. Thank you guys for watching and listening as always. This again was all over the place. So if you didn't enjoy, I'm sorry. If you did, thanks.
We really weren't planning this one out. We're planning the next one better.
Yes, and it's literally probably won't even be different at all.
Not at all.
But yeah, so if we do another podcast, look forward to that. I very much appreciate so. But after 2 years, this has been amazing. We started from this good old audio podcast with the one snowball mic to
three members.
With 3 members, now we got 2. So we kind of degraded, but also upgraded at the same time.
But we gained a lot of friends throughout this process that now we don't even need that other member because fuck him. Because now we have a lot of people who replaced him 100 times over.
So bring it back to the positivity.
Oh, I'm positive.
So this has been fun.
But 2 seasons of this,
it's like every so often, like we'll get like, we'll do the podcast, we enjoy it, something like, just to hang out and do and talk about what's going on, something we enjoy talking about. But
even the corrections, like people saying, hey, this was what I noticed, may want to fix this.
Oh yeah.
That is also what keeps us going. But we've had a lot of people like Dalton, Claire, more.
Yeah, we didn't have as many guests in this season, I believe, than we did in season 1. But season 1, more people like being on just audio only.
But even behind the scenes, we have so much support from these people who still talk to us as friends, not just as In Progress members, In Progress crew, In Progress anything. We're friends. Yeah,
and I would love to one day get a new studio. Actually, our guests start hanging out more, and start doing more. And season 3, hopefully, we can get new guests on and more, and we can do better videos, better podcasts, and just more, basically. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. That's the thing is, I never thought we'll keep doing this, and it's literally just 2 guys talking, but yet. I don't know.
For some reason, it's working. Yeah, and that's the thing. Again, I'm going to reiterate what we just said: is that it's not for any other purpose but for fun. It's not for any other purpose but to make people happy. Right. It made something to listen in your spare time. So we've had I guess when we do have guests. Yes, it's different. It's harder, and we're not used to. We're still working. It's all a learning experience. I do not want to progress in the wrong direction. Let's just keep going forward. But without further ado, this has been another In Progress podcast. Thank you guys for watching and listening. And Logo, hit us off with the slogan. keep progressing. Like, we're ever talking about a subject and we're like, do you know that, like, statistically, like, 25% of people in the world are being watched at this moment? I'm not going to name exact names unless I think of it off the top of my head. I'm trying to think of one person exactly. Can't. Anyway. Wow.
So season 3, this is what we're going to do. So
this is what we're going to do. We're going to bullshit everything, and we're going to make it through the next year so that we can say, oh, wow,
Season
great.
4 is going to be great.
Season 4 is going to be great, yeah.
Nothing changes.